Welcome back to Fox and Friends. President Biden will reportedly sit down with Chinese leader Xi Jinping this November. The high-stakes meeting comes as China's invasion looms over the island nation of Taiwan. Here with reaction is senior fellow at the Gatestone Institute and author of The Coming Collapse of China and the Great U.S.-China Tech War, Gordon Chang. Gordon, always great to speak with you. This will be the first face-to-face meeting between President Biden and Xi Jinping after this situation in Taiwan and some pretty aggressive action by the Chinese. Talk to me about the timing. Is this the time for dialogue? Is this the right sort of circumstances around a meeting like this, in your opinion and with your expertise?
Yeah, this is not a good time to talk to the Chinese. Remember, they just cut off lines of communication on various topics, including military-to-military cooperation. You know, this is going to be a real bonanza, but only for the Chinese, because while we are in anticipation of talks, we do not impose costs on China. And therefore, we're delaying doing what we need to do. We need to impose those costs to give China an incentive to talk to us in good faith. You know, the Biden team just doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's interesting. You talk about costs. One of the things they said we're not going to talk about anymore with you is climate change, as we dig ourselves deeper into the climate business here in the United States with this so-called Inflation Reduction Act, which is actually a climate bill, the biggest one ever. I want to move to Nancy Pelosi's son, Paul. We know that he was on the trip that she took to Asia, including in Taiwan. And we also know he has some pretty big deals in China and in Asia. What do you think about this, and why do you think Nancy Pelosi went through such great lengths to keep her son off the documents, the manifest showing that he was traveling with her?
Well, Paul Pelosi Jr. should not have gone with the speaker, even though the speaker's husband couldn't accompany her. And the reason is that Paul Pelosi Jr. has been given a lot of money and stock for basically nothing more than being the son of the Speaker of the House. You know, this really evokes this Hunter Biden, where, you know, Chinese entities shoveled money and assets to him merely because he was Joe Biden's son. This is a real problem. I know people talk about Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, but we've got to remember that they were involved in real business before Donald Trump ran for president. So, you know, the speaker's son, he just should not have been on the plane.
Yeah, it shows a lot of arrogance on the speaker's part that in the whole context of Hunter Biden, that she did take her son. She just feels like there's not going to be any consequence. I want to move really quickly to TikTok. You say that TikTok is a communist tool, that our country should blame it. I want you to explain, if you can quickly, why you think TikTok is being used to undermine our country.
Well, first of all, TikTok has been used to illegally obtain data from Americans, lots of data, and TikTok's been lying about it. But also, Beijing has been using TikTok to amplify its propaganda narratives. In 2020, they used it to foment violent protests in the U.S. And this year, they've been using it to amplify Russian disinformation about the Ukraine war. This is a national security threat. And by the way, why should we allow Chinese apps in our country when China doesn't allow American apps in China?
Yeah, excellent points. Gordon Chang, always great to hear from you. I wish the White House would listen a little more to your advice. Thanks for joining us this morning.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.